Good day, wherever you are watching this video. My name is lnternational. I would like to show you how you can register and renew or apply for new international passport in Nigerian and outside Nigerian. Today, government has make it easy for individual to apply for international passport online without going and giving your excessive money to any immigration officer, or to now starting going and queue in their office. Even the price you are going to register or apply for the passport online is very cheaper than the one you are going to pay when you go to their office. Nowadays, as we all know, there is no an express passport again. There's no any express passport. The minimum time you can get your passport done already is between 2 to 3 months now. So don't let anyone fool you or tell you that until you come to their office before you can do your or renew or apply for new international passport. When you go to their office, you'll be charged within the range of 45 to 50,000 naira for 35 leaves, and within the range of 70 to 80,000 naira for 70 leaves. But right now, you can do all those things online yourself with a token amount of 25,000 naira. Yes, you hear me clearly. I repeat, 25,000 naira. What you have to have is your NIN. You must be able to provide your NIN ready and other details or your personal details and information as required. So I'll quickly be showing you how you can do that yourself without any third party. You don't need to have any digital knowledge. What you just have to do is to have the link to the actual website to begin the process. So I'll be showing you the link to the website now. You can see the link. This is the link to the website: https://immigration.government.ng/standard-passport. So I'm going to click that now, or you can use www.immigration.government.ng/standard-passport. So I'll click on it now and let's begin the process. As you can see, I have landed on the home page of Nigerian Immigration Service. Now you can see a lot of information on this home page, but that is not what we are about to do now. But you can take your time, read through a lot of information if you care to know much about this site. But let me quickly go direct to what we are about to do now. Now, when I click on these three dots, I have another page that pump out, which is home. We have services, we have media, and we have contact and track application. Do you see it? But where we are going now is to register, apply for new passport or renew. The one I want to do now is to renew passports of someone as a sample, so that you can follow the process and do yours anytime, any day. Just click on this home page. Click on the home. Now, once you click on home, we have another user interface. Can you see something? Passport. You can apply for a Nigerian passport online. The online application guideline ensure the application process is simple and easy to use. Learn more or apply now. So we have visa application too. You can apply for visa, but this is not all we want to talk about. ECOWAS travel certificate. If you care to know much about that, you can go and click on learn more and read. ECOWAS resident card. If you want to know much about that, you can click on learn more. We have about media centers, passport payment disclaimer. Now let's read this because of for security purpose. It is a criminal offence to be in possession of multiple copies of valid passport, or a crime to apply for such. NIS strongly discourage the use of touts or agents for passport application. You see, that is disclaimer from passport office. If you want to pay anything, you have to read this disclaimer so that you don't go and fall a victim of someone that will defraud you or collecting your hard-earned money. Now, this is where we are going. Nigerian passport, way to apply. Applying from Nigeria. Application is submitted online. Applicant is required to book for an appointment before visiting a passport office for biometric enrollment. This is what the meaning of this is. You are going to select the day available online. At the end of this process, you are going to see what I'm talking about. You are the one that will pick the day available online for your visitation to do your biometric enrollment. If you want to apply from Nigeria, you are going to click on apply now. If you want to apply from outside Nigeria, maybe you are in Ghana, you are in South Africa, you are in Benin Republic, or US or other countries. Once you are not in Nigeria, then this is where you are coming to click on apply. But since I want to renew for someone from Nigerian, so I will have to click here, apply now. Once you click on apply now, a page of important notice will surface. This is the new passport application portal for applicant applying from within Nigeria. If you are applying from within Nigeria, click on the continue button. To apply from outside Nigeria or to use other NIS service, click on apply from outside Nigeria. But since I'm applying for that person in Nigeria, so I'll click on continue, and you also have to click on continue. Now the process is about to begin. Passport application service. Then you can read others as we proceed. Now let me quickly show you some things. Here is what we are going to cover. Starting new application, resume or edit your application, correct of data, guarantor form, payment, print receipt, or book appointment. Here are the columns, are the guidance we are going to follow as we proceed. We are going to start from new application. Then after we finish with that, the next page is going to surface, the next page till you complete this process and pay for the money. Now let me click from start new applicant. Please fill this form to apply for passport. Now you give an instruction from the start. Instruction for applicant. Applying for fresh passport simply means if you want to apply for the very first time for a passport, you are going to click on apply for fresh passport. But when you are renewing or reissuing another passport, you will click on renew or reissue passport. So let me click on renew or reissue passport. Now, what are the passport standards? So we don't have any option to fill. So they have already given us that the passport we wanted to do is standard passport. And that is what apply for the international passport we are about to do, which is ECOWAS passport. Now choose the option. The reason why you are about to do the passport is your passport expired. Have you exhausted your page? Do you lose or you want to replace request? Is your passport damaged? Maybe something damaged your passport, or something just came up that you can't use the passport again, or your page has exhausted, or you have lost it, or it expired. But since I want to renew or reissue, I'm going to click on expired because it's expired. That is why we are here. So the former passport number have to be given before you proceed. So you have, these are the requirements you have to you must make sure you get before you start filling this form. You have to get the number of your former passport, the passport that expired. You must get the number down. Now let me quickly type the number A54904. So here is the passport number I'm about to fill. Age group. What are the age group of the person you are filling the passport for? Within the 18 to 59, you are going to select that. So processing state. Which state are you processing the passport? If you process the passport from Lagos before and you are in another state, so you have to fill that state you are. So I'm filling the form, this one, for someone in Oyo State. Oyo State. Now choose the office, Ibadan, because the office to collect the passport have to be in Ibadan. The booklet, are you going for 32 pages or 64 pages? Like I said, 32 pages are tract of 25,000 naira online, while 64 pages are tract of 35,000 naira online. But when you go to the office, 32 pages are tract of 45 to 50,000 naira, while the 64 pages are tract of 70,000 to 80,000 naira, depending on any immigration you deal with. So if it's 32, you have 5 years for 32 booklet. But if it's 64, you have 10 years to exhaust or till it expired. You have 10 years for that. But since we are going to for 32, it's 5 years. You can't have more than that. Now you have to click on this button so that the system can confirm you are not a robot, you are a human being. Then click on continue. We get to another second phase. So another second phase, we have to make sure you fill all the columns. So here is stage 2. Mr. If you are Mrs., click on Mrs. If you are Miss, which you have not married, click on Miss. If you are Mr., click on Mr. Then your surname. So I'm typing the surname and the actual name of that person. So the same thing, you also you will have to fill all these columns: your surname, your middle name, and your middle name, your surname, your first name, and your middle name. Don't make sure you didn't make any mistakes, because once you made the mistakes, then you are going to deal with it with them in the office, which is going to take you a lot of stress, energy, and extra money. They can even send you to Abuja to go and sort yourself out. So after you have given your name, now you have to state your date of birth. So select your day, your month, and the year. So you have to make sure, you see, I'm carefully typing this because I don't want to make any mistakes and I don't want to come back to come and do anything. So place of birth, you have to fill that one too. So place of birth of this person is Ibadan. Then the next is to fill the gender, which is if you are a male, click on male. If you are female, click on female. Now we have get to marital status. Are you single? Have you married? Are you a widow? Are you a divorcee? So this person is married already. So you have to click on married. If you are single, click on single. Now your occupation. So occupation is network marketer. So maiden name. You have to fill maiden name. Maiden name is your name of your guardians or your mom. So anybody that is be in charge of your guardians or your mom is your maiden name. You have to now state your NIN number. You give your NIN number in the column, because if you don't fill all these, your application will not be accepted. So you must ensure you give all these details very clear and well. So after this, the next one is you to input your email. This your emails also is very very important. So you have to give it and make sure it's correct. Because if you don't give all the correct information, this might cause you another stress, another wahala, another money, and also it can take you another time. And I think a lot of us doesn't have that to spend. Now, once you click all this, then you are finished this next section. The next is, if you are busy doing something, you can click on save and exit, which is whenever you come back to it, you are going to start from where you save your details. If you mistakenly do something and you want to go back to previous stage, you are going to click on this previous page. But now I think I'm through with these details here. So the next is to click on continue. Now the next thing is contact information. Now wait carefully here. Please fill the form, apply. Please note down this reference number. Do you see this reference number? You have to make sure you note it down. But let me screenshot it because I can't write now. But you have to write it down. As you proceed, it might be required or it might be requested to put somewhere. So let's go to the contact information, which is hometown. So this stage is contact information. So your hometown is required and your state of origin is required. So the person's hometown is Ibadan. The state of origin is Oyo State. If you are in Lagos, you have to write your hometown. Maybe you are in Lagos Island, you came from Ikeja, and your state is Oyo State. If you are in Osun State, you have to write your hometown here and put Osun State as state of your origin. If you are in Ondo and other states, do the same. Then contact number. The number they can send you a message or they can contact you with if there is possible anything go wrong or your attention is needed. So you have to input your number here. H1 2661 7960. That is it. If you have additional number, you can put that. If you don't have additional number, you can skip it, or yes, you can skip it. So 081 266 17960. So I have to confirm it. So your address have to be here. Your permanent address, which is the current address you live in right now. That is your permanent address. If you have a permanent address, put it there. Maybe you are living in Lagos, you also stay in Ibadan. So you have to leave your permanent address because your resident address is going to be required too. And if it is the same where you are living is your permanent address, just put it together. So the permanent address now is number one, Peace Estate, Alapata. Alapata, Apete, Ibadan. So that's it. After you're done with that, come and select the state where the address is. The state where you live, you have to select the state, which I've done that right now. You have to select the local government. Choose option for local government. So Apete is under Ido local government. So once you choose Apete, city or town, the city or town where you live, then after then you put a postal code. Postal code for Apete local government is 200129. 200129. So once you do that, you click on same as current address. But if you have another current address that different from your permanent address, you can fill it. But if they are the same, just click on same as permanent address. Immediately that current address is off out of the page. Then after then you can click on continue. Now we get to the next and final page, which is next of kin. Your next of kin is required to fill who want to be there for you when they want to reach out to you and your number is not going, or you have an urgent something like that. That's the next of kin, or someone that can stand as a guarantor. So next of kin is also can be referred as your guarantor. So you have to get your next of kin details, because if you don't get your next of kin details, you have to abandon this process along the line to get it down, and it won't sound good. So get your next of kin details before you start this process. Okay, now the next is, how is that next of kin to you? Is it your wife, your sisters? Who is she to you? So you have to select one in that with you, which is either your son, your husband, your wife, your everything. You will see it on the list. So the one the person is to you, you have to put it there. Then the next is the address of your next of kin. It has to state you. If the person is living with you, just write it there. If the person is living separate, just make sure you write it there. Then select the state where the person resides or is living. Then after the local government, Ido local government, the same details that were required from the husband is also required, or from you will be required from your next of kin. So you must make sure you have already get everything on your phone. So the next is the number of next of kin. The number of your next of kin, 081 is 000-860-23. So you have to put your next of kin number to the place. Then the next is to continue. Now we are getting there. We are getting to the final stage. Right now, all the details we filled is giving us to cross-check if there is a mistake, so that we can go back or can click on edit. Because once you confirm and you want to pay, that details might not be able to correct again. So here is the residential numbers, referral numbers, application numbers. So number one, you have to save this somewhere, or you screenshot them somewhere, because you might be able to ask for any details later. So that is how I always do my own things. I always save the information, because there are some information you will never get it again. So you must make sure you screenshot them somewhere. Now here is the full details of what we have filled so far in the columns, and I think I provided all the information here. I provided all the information here. So permanent address, current address, the same thing, next of kin. Okay, everything is detailed. So we now heading to pay for the passport. So false information may lead to delay in processing this application or outright rejection. I hereby confirm the information. Before you click on the information, like I said, make sure you cross check everything, because anything that is not well cross check and is not provided the details might cause you to go to Abuja or a lot of money before you can get it done. So click on I hereby confirm the information provided is true, accurate and complete. Once you finish cross check everything, you will have to click. If you want to pay instantly, you click on confirm and pay now. If you want to pay later, you just want to fill the details down, you click on confirm and pay later. But now I want to pay right now. I have to click on confirm and pay now. Now confirm message, confirmation message. Know that by pressing OK, your application will be submitted and there will be no correction of data after payment. Are you sure you want to continue? Okay. I've get to a payment page. You have to select the option payment method right from here. But before then, you can see the reference number, the application numbers to make payment have been given. Make sure you screenshot it somewhere, because you might later be referred to give the details of that. Why you might not have access to all this. You know, they have asked us after we have clicked on OK, you won't be able to go back and edit anything again. So you have to choose the payment method. Yeah, but the one I can see it will be okay for me to use is Paystack through card. Yes, Paystack will be okay for me. Anything you say, the payment method that is okay for you, just click on it. Important instruction: the application will expire after 90 days from 15 November. Please make payment before that. Okay, this is for those who want to pay later. Now, additional 1,000 naira I've added to the 25,000 naira. That 1,000 naira is for what? Transaction charges. You can see transaction charges. So it's not for anybody, it's for the transaction charges for paying with their platform. There might be additional payment gateway fees. Okay, that is what they will be paid, which is 1,000 naira. Then click on pay and I will be referred to the site, to the payment page. Okay, I was given an option. Do I want to pay with card or bank transfer, USSD or Visa code? No, I want to pay with card. So you now give your card details. So right now I will block my own card details, so I don't want it to apply to the public, but just put your own card there. Then firstly, you have to put your card pin to receive your code from Paystack. So after you receive the code to pay, then all the documentation you will have to submitted will be given to you to download. So I'm waiting for the code from the Paystack. Okay, once you receive a code to pay to Paystack, then you have to input the code here. So I've received the code now, 69. So once you type the code and you click authorized, then your payment is successful. You are going to redirect to a site. You can see payment confirmation, payment complete, and once you complete this payment, then the receipt will be generated for you. You can see the receipt. The receipt is generated for you. Payment successful. Then once you do this, like I told you, you have to be documented everything you are doing. So just screenshot this in one place so that it might be required to fill some details from there. Now here is what you are going to do. After you complete the payment, you are required to book an appointment before going for biometric capture. Click on the book appointment to book your slot. Now you can see all these three down here. It's very important for you to download it. Download the application, download the receipt, then book appointment. So number one, let me firstly go and book an appointment. So once you click on this, then you'll get to this page, Nigeria Immigration Service, my appointment. Now what you are going to take, they have given you the step to take. Please select your appointment slot. 1. Ensure your application details are correct. 2. Pick a date from the calendar. Please note that date strike are not available for appointment booking. Simply means any date you see is being strike out, then it's not available. The third, pick a slot from the availability time. Now you can say your names, the email, phone numbers, Ibadan. So let's say the date that is available. You can see complete all the dates in November is already strike out, so we don't have any date available for December. Everything has been strike out. Let's go to December. Wow, everything in December too have already been strike out. So let's go to January. So we have January 30, 31 to February 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Can you see it? So January 30, 31 should be Monday or Tuesday. So let me pick 31 for you. Let me pick 31. You can see 31. So after I pick 31, there are 3 categories of time available: 9 a.m., 12 p.m., and 2 p.m. So I will choose 12 p.m. After you choose this, then you are booked for biometric appointment. That is the date you are going to go to immigration office to capture for capturing. Then once you do this, then you click on next. Congratulations, your appointment booking is complete. To thank you for patronage, here is a slip. You have to make sure you print it out. Click on this link. Click on this print out appointment. You can see you have to make sure you print it out. So let me save it somewhere. Let me download it. After you save it somewhere, make sure you go back to complete the rest. But there are 2 things we have to download again. We are book our appointment. Then let's download. You have to download the application. You can see you have to save this one somewhere too. So let me save it somewhere. After you save this somewhere too, then you have to come back and download receipts. You have to save this one somewhere too. All these three documents are very, very important for you to download, because those are the things you are going to print out when you are going for capturing. Once you do this, you have completed all the necessary information for your passport renew or for fresh passport. If it is fresh passport, there is the same process. What you just have to do, and you must make sure you are very intentional about it, is these 3 documentation is very, very important. Make sure you save it somewhere, and after you finish it, you book an appointment, you have downloaded it, you have to go to somewhere to go and do direct image. Don't go and do black and white. Go to where they are going to give you the exact image as present in the documentations, which is the color printing. Go to DI printers. They are going to print it for you and secure it When it is time for you to go for the appointment, go there with all the three receipts. I wish you all the best and I wish you best of luck.